welcome back to Black Tea. It's your girl Ebony. So there is a lot of stuff I want to talk about in this video. The first topic being none other than Travis Scott getting exposed by his former manager. This former manager not only saying that when he had a seizure, Travis Scott left him there, but also said that Travis Scott is not as popular as he thinks he is, and also admits that they used to buy bots to give Travis Scott some engagement. Chow, what in the payola and ghetto is going on here? Check it out.
Travis Scott is the worst person I worked with in my entire career in music. 8 people are dead and hundreds more injured after Travis Scott's callous, reckless behavior at Astroworld. And I hate to be the one saying this, but I saw this coming and I tried to tell everyone. The story that D-Dot is telling is true. I'm Travis Scott's former manager. I'm the one who had a seizure, and I'm the one that he left in a basement in Los Angeles. I originally told my account in 2013, and then it recirculated on Reddit about 6 years ago. The stories coming out of Astroworld and all the videos documenting the evidence are quite clear, and they align with what I know about Travis Scott. When he sees people in harm or danger, he tends to only continue thinking about himself. And to make it worse, he's been doing this for years at other concerts. I could go on and on about the theft of sessions, assaults, and all the lies that he's told in his career, but the thing that I want you to understand most is this. I think it's time to spill a little tea, as the kids on the internet say, and I don't mind doing this because Travis Scott is genuinely a horrible person. So in 2009, when I met Travis Scott, I was running a site called earmilk.com with my friends Trey and Blake. And I was a junior level software engineer, and I had just finished working for MySpace Music. So I worked in the technology side of music. For Travis, what we did was fake his popularity. I programmed a fleet of SoundCloud bots to artificially inflate his play counts on SoundCloud. This told record label executives that he was much more popular than he actually was. We also did the same thing early on with Twitter. You may have noticed, and somebody made a joke about it, that his early followers could make an omelet because they were all eggs. We used software to enhance his visibility via the wrong means.
Chill. Talk about a mess. See, this is what happens when you mess with the wrong people. When you do demonic stuff, you get exposed, allegedly. Now, look, you guys, this actually makes me think of back in 2018 when Nicki Minaj and her Queen album was supposed to go #1. I'm just curious, were there bots involved? Was there some type of algorithm to make Travis Scott get that #1? I'm just saying, now that he's being exposed, just a thought. Now, Travis Scott has come out to say that he's going to pay the funeral cost. He's also working with BetterHelp and NAMI, the National Alliance for Mental Health, to provide free mental health services after he was hit with a $1 million lawsuit from just one of the concert goers. So while this is all fine and dandy, this is probably not the end. I do suspect that Travis Scott is going to get exposed even more. But you guys know I had to bring you this tea because, baby, it is piping. Now, the next topic I do want to discuss is none other than Megan Thee Stallion having some issues with selling records. Talk about a mess. Now, you guys know that Megan Thee Stallion did release something for the hotties just over the Halloween season. Now, when she released it, it was pretty much songs that people had heard before, and it just came out that it's actually projected to sell over 35,000 units. Now, people are confused because Megan Thee Stallion is a 3-time Grammy Award winner, and people have questions why she can't seem to sell a record, allegedly. Now, some of the people on Twitter saying this: can someone seriously explain how Meg sells 30K, but Summer whatever, I actually forgot, sells 200K? How does that work? A person says Summer Walker actually has fans. She was dissing Kodak, talking about he fell off, but her Cardi stimulus expired. I don't think a 3-time Grammy Award winner should be selling this low. So as you see, people are just not here for Megan Thee Stallion's numbers. And I mean, it does make you question why her records aren't selling the way that people actually put her up to be. I mean, she is one of the hottest rappers out right now, but it does make you wonder what's going on behind the scenes. You guys know that there have been a lot lot of other mixtapes selling very well in the market. So it's very interesting to see that Megan isn't making a certain quota, but maybe she will make a turnaround when she decides to drop her album. Now, before we wrap up this video, I also want to talk about Nicki Minaj making her return to social media just to get attacked by blogs. Talk about a mess. Now, you guys know Nicki Minaj has been fairly quiet, but she did make a return last night to let everyone know to start watching the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. After she made her appearance just this morning, several blogs such as All Hip Hop, Shout Out Hip Hop started running the story that Nicki Minaj and her husband Kenneth Petty are in a gang. Talk about a mess. Now, you guys know we addressed this entire situation back on October 24th when Jennifer Huff's attorney Tyrone Blackburn tried to go to the court and say, look, because Nicki Minaj was out in Queens taking pictures with fans, she's in a gang. Now, we talked about this. It happened about 3 weeks ago, but I find it very interesting that after Nicki Minaj makes a return, here comes all the bad press. It makes you wonder how strategic some of these people are to sabotage this woman's career. I mean, she's been fairly quiet. She hasn't really said anything. And I wanted to talk to you guys about it and get your opinion. Why every time Nicki Minaj makes a return to social media, someone tries to warp or twist what she says to make it look like she's the bad guy? Is that the new motto now, Nicki the bad guy? I mean, she can't even breathe without a bad press write-up. It's kind of out of pocket and it kind of irritated me, but I want to hear from you guys down below. How do you feel about Nicki Minaj making her return just to get attacked by the mainstream media with lies? Also, what are your thoughts about Travis Scott being exposed? And what do you think Megan Thee Stallion can do to up her numbers? I look forward to reading your comments. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to vote for Nicki Minaj at this year's EMAs. We only have one more day, I think. So good luck voting and we'll talk down below. Bye, babes.